Good morning, welcome back. Happy Friday. More importantly, it is 4:43 here. Some of you on the West Bank and down into the St. Bernard, you got a lot of rain during the overnight hours. We do still have a street flood advisory in effect for parts of those areas until 7 a.m. So some standing water still possible. That big bullseye of purple there, that's 4 to 6 inches of rain from Belle Chase to the English Turn over towards Poydras and Violet in St. Bernard Parish. Totals were much lower towards Chalmette and into New Orleans and on the East Bank, but that's where we have our street flood advisory ongoing. You may run into some of that this morning. Luckily, the rainfall that we produced all this during the overnight hours, it is starting to wind down. We are not seeing the widespread heavy persistent rain anymore. That has really wrapped up over the past about an hour or so. You can see there still raining in spots, but it's not as widespread or heavy, and still some scattered showers across the area. From the Causeway seeing some rain, the Twin Span seeing some rain, and also some rain up around Lacombe and Slidell. So that's where we got some showers at this very hour. I do have some showers this morning, some breaks around, and then some more showers and storms this afternoon. Very hot and humid Friday with pop-up thunderstorms likely into the afternoon. These will be hit or miss, so if you get them, you get a brief cool down. If not, then you are certainly hot and humid all day long. Our chance of rain this weekend, still some scattered storms this weekend. I don't have it completely dry, but our big ridge of high pressure will build in through next week, and we'll still have some storms, but maybe not as many. Either way, the classic summertime weather rolls on into the first couple of days of July. We're heading into July soon. The tropics are really starting to heat up here. We are tracking 3 separate areas. We have Invest 94 in the Western Caribbean. We have Invest 95, which is on the cusp of becoming our next depression or named storm, and then a new area right behind it the National Hurricane Center is watching. And I'll tell you what, there's another big tropical wave coming off the continent of Africa this morning. Let's look at 94 very quickly. It is running out of time eventually. It's pretty broad too, but it'll bringing rain today and tomorrow to the Yucatan and to Belize and Honduras, and then eventually gets in the southern Gulf. May actually have a chance to spin up here before it moves into Mexico, so chances of that developing, it is possible, but not coming here. Invest 95, this is a much different story. Its satellite presentation this morning is rather impressive, and we are on the cusp, like I said, of this becoming a depression or a named storm. It's about to do it, and it's a very high chance that it does it. This is where it's headed. It's heading towards the west. It will approach the Lesser Antilles Islands by late Sunday into Monday. And I tell you what, this very well could be a named storm. It could also be a hurricane. So this is quite unusual to have a system this far out that may strengthen. It doesn't have a whole lot of wind shear with it. There is quite a bit of dry air and Saharan dust on the northern side, but it's in this pocket of moist air where it may avoid that and, yes, impact the islands there by the early part of next week, and then into the Caribbean it goes. So when you look at the spaghetti plots here, or the ensemble models of this, it's riding under our ridge. Notice they're all consistent with it moving towards the central or southern side of the islands, maybe as a hurricane, by later Sunday into Monday, and then in the Caribbean it goes. Now, once it's in the Caribbean, it very easily could get close to Jamaica, the Dominican Republic, even near Puerto Rico, probably south of it, but near it, by the time we get into Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. And then this is where the uncertainty grows. Where exactly is it going to go? Is it going to get into the Gulf? Does our ridge stay strong and send it basically due west? These are questions that we still can't answer with great confidence right now, and luckily we have plenty of time to watch it. So this is about a week from now. It'll still be somewhere in the Caribbean, and we'll have more updates on that as it gets closer and closer to the Caribbean. So it's something to watch long term, but we're certainly still not stressing about it right now on the northern Gulf. There's still no guarantee that it does come into the Gulf of Mexico. So our 7-day forecast, hot and humid for the next 7 days, taking us all the way into the 4th of July on Thursday. If you do have 4th of July plans this weekend, it will be hot and humid with some pop-up storms. Next week, much of the same, hot and humid in the 90s with a daily chance for some of those afternoon thunderstorms.